Good morning, 613. Thanks for starting your day with us here at BT. Really cool story for you now. It's about a Made in Manitoba program started 8 years ago, and it pairs specially trained rescue dogs with Canadian Forces veterans to help the soldiers cope with things like post-traumatic stress disorder and depression.
As BT's Grech reports, the life-saving program is now getting support from a Winnipeg Blue Bomber.
A trip to the mall seems like an easy task for most of us. For this veteran, the noise, the crowds, and being in a wide open space all trigger responses learned as a soldier to be on high alert at all times.
You would shut down or switch off the emotions so you could do your job, because you were there to do a job and do it well, and we did. When you come back, either the switch was left on or off.
Everyday routines have become an ordeal for Canadian veteran Terry Kremchinski since returning from combat in 1999. That same year, he was diagnosed with PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder.
Things weren't right. Things just didn't feel right. Emotionally, family-wise, even job-wise.
Although turning off the emotional switch has come with the help of his psychiatric service dog, Spencer, the 3-year-old Doberman Pinscher is proving to be more than just a pet.
We worry about just dealing with the day, being in the moment. And I think that's the biggest thing that most of us have, is we can't stay in the moment. And he or they keep us in the moment.
That's the idea behind MSAR's Courageous Companions program. The Manitoba initiative pairs up Canadian Forces veterans and rescue dogs across Canada to assist with PTSD. And not a dime is charged to the veterans. The project, launched over 8 years ago, was developed by certified master dog trainer George Leonard.
When you train a dog in leadership, you're building the bond, and the bond has to be through physical touch and through that bond of the human to animal bond.
MSAR's Courageous Companions has placed 77 service dogs with veterans in Canada, including 22 in Manitoba. Training a certified psychiatric service dog can take from 6 months to 2 years. Leonard says they use a counter-conditioning method.
If you start going into distress here, one of the dogs will immediately come to you and get on your lap and interact with you in order to try and stop you at this level of stress before it goes to that level of stress.
One Winnipeg Blue Bomber who is backing the cause is Chris Svetkovich. When the long snapper and longtime animal lover heard about MSAR's Courageous Companions, he knew his nonprofit organization, Svet's Pets, could kill 2 birds with 1 stone, helping animals and veterans at the same time.
Svet's Pets is going to be basically spending all the money to get the veterans basically starter kits. So once they get their dogs, they're not out of pocket for any money. They have their kennels and leashes and bowls and backpacks.
Life now for Terry is still a work in progress. He's down to 3 meds from 6 and is thankful every day he was paired up by Courageous Companions with his angel and fur.
Without them, I would be lost. I don't think I could keep on track.
For Breakfast Television, I'm Grech.
Wow, an absolutely incredible story.
Simply amazing the difference that a love of a pet can make to somebody.
And what they say about the story is that it's essentially saving 2 lives at once. Taking dogs that wouldn't have a home and taking people that need someone there, putting them together to create an amazing relationship.
Yeah, and at the same time, we got an amazing Winnipeg Blue Bomber who's tied in with that. Our buddy Chris Svetkovich is actually going to join us later on today to talk a little bit more about the program.
He will. Coming up around 7:45, he's going to join us in studio because he's been doing so many wonderful things in Winnipeg to help rescue animals, and now he's backing this program. So coming up, the Bomber season's kicking off. You'll be able to find t-shirts. We have a few examples here of Svet's Pets t-shirts, and you can actually buy these, and the proceeds will go towards his organization and towards the Courageous Companions program to help veterans get the support they need.
There you go. We photoshopped my head onto Svetty's arms.
Yeah, right. How many push-ups did you do before that?
At least 3, which for me is a personal best.
Whoa!
Yeah,
you're getting so strong.
Look, I did some in high school, and then we'll get one in college. Now I'm up to 3.
Wow.
But yeah, it's a great cause, and Svetty's a really good guy. So if you want some more information, you'll find all the links on breakfasttelevision.ca. Going to check in with weather conditions. Let's say good morning to Jenna Kahn.